So I'm going to show you real quick how to make an image, a background image for a Pages document. It's not immediately clear how to do it, and it's probably not how you think. So there are two ways to do it. One is to make the image a background image so that the main body of your text will actually cover it and go in front of it, rather than the image covering the text. The other way is to use a text box and simply have that text box go over the image. So I'll show you the first way and then show you the text box way. So even if I move this all the way to the back, unfortunately it's still going to be in front of the text. I'll show you what I mean. If I turn off the text wrap, you can see the text is hidden behind it, and there's no way to get this image behind that text. Because even if I go back, and even on the arrange, there used to be a button to send the image to background, but that no longer exists. So in order to do it, you have to use section masters. And so we actually want to move this object to section master, and that's sort of to Apple that kind of puts it in the background, so to speak. So you can see there, now we have the desired effect of the text over the image. However, Apple sees the use case of this really as a watermark. So if we go to the next page, that image is going to be there on the next page, even if maybe we don't want it to be. So if we only want to create a nice title, we actually don't want to use this effect. The other thing, I can click on this image only because I have this option, make master object selectable. So if that were not selected, I can select the text, but you'll notice there's no way for me to get the image back. So you have to make it selectable, and then you can select it, and then we're actually going to put it back onto the page instead of a section master. So once we do that, okay, it's covering the text again, but if we scroll down, it's no longer on the second page. Which, depending on your needs, right, you might want one or the other. So in this case, I just want it on the first page, but I do want a title on top. So the best way to do that really is to create a text box. And with this text box, we can put in some text just to show what I mean. And then you can have that desired effect. And then obviously this other text, we don't need this one, and this other text, we don't want it behind it again, so we'll turn the text wrapping back on. So then with the text wrapping back on, move our text box where we want it, and then this title, obviously we don't need, essentially, and you can have your body, let's make that the body again. There, so now your body starts where it should. The image is here, the text wrapping is working, and you can still have a title, however you want, with using a text box. So that's probably the better way to do it, but yeah, if you need a watermark, then you want to use, on each page, you want to use these section masters.